Today I've checked to make sure my mic is on. Today we're going to be doing the hammer. I've chosen this one here because it's one of the older ones. An interesting thing about my Monster Hunter is that this is actually a throwback weapon. It used to be that hammers and whatnot would just be completely out of the park, like the giant jawbones or the Wyvern Ignition is actually well in keeping with the old world stuff, but like that up there, those are all older weapons. But they even had gun swords and a couple of the things that didn't really work. I mean, now they got the gun lance, which has been around forever, but this is actually used to be called the Harming Bird. It's a Puke weapon. I rather enjoy it because it has a decent amount of poison. 540 with an attack of over 1,000. 2 open slots. Level 2s, I'm using them for thunder resist jewels because, you know, I have max thunder and fire resist for a huge amount of defense boost. I'm still weak against Ice and Dragon, but as soon as I get the gems, I can switch that out. You know, defense boost 7, fire resistance, thunder resistance, those add defense and the resistance thereupon. The Divine Blessing down there is going to be nice. I'm designed not to take damage, but let's get into this weapon instead of getting into a history lesson. What do we have here? I could take them on, but I really don't want to. Lava Sloth will eat my face. I should really choose these before I start doing this, shouldn't I? No, whatever, it needs to be done. I don't use the tickets a lot because I really only use them when I'm hunting for gold. I'm looking forward to the event next week, the summer festival, but realistically, you're just here to learn about the, let's just go with the unpredictable or ship's choice. Alright, I should not sear the steak when I'm hungry. Yeah. So, hammer. Very, very simple concept. Hit it in the face and you'll wear out its stamina and it'll go down faster. I'll be able to stop doing fireballs and crap. Really useful because stamina depletion isn't everywhere. It's mostly on the hunting horn, the hammer, and the lance, as well as exhaust shots and coatings for the bow and bowgun. Certain things do have exhaust potential, but not very many. So this is Area 8 in the Elder Recess. Make sure you get this one, because right back here, it's an achievement, but back there by that rock in the background, you can occasionally catch the Petricanth, which is a Coelacanth clone. I pick up the Platinum Fish just because it's a Platinum Fish. It's worth some money for that scale. Everybody goes out differently. I just don't like going through the front. I don't really remember what this one's for, but you know how you get that camp. But it's just a good idea to pick it up because it's right in the middle of everything. I've probably got more in my inventory than I need, but I just kind of decided to do this while the kids are napping. Now there is actually a charm out there that you can get after you kill the Teostra that makes it so you don't have to do that, but... So, triangle is your overhead strike, 3 combo. And right there I stunned it. So, overhead, 2, 3. Sorry, I messed that up. 2, 3. No big deal. It's the one you use most often. On bigger monsters, you might get the opportunity to use the Big Bang combo, but be careful. It's best to use it when they're knocked down, because every portion has to hit or you're actually doing less damage than the 3 combo. Hold R2 to charge up. You get this neat little... that. You can power charge it. And yeah, right now I'm just screwing around. At any point you can hit the triangle button in order to pull yourself out of the death spin. Don't know why you would until the end, but it does something different at each. And you've got a lot of reach, a lot of range. Since I'm not fighting a big monster, I'll see if I can get it to do what it does. If you're in this mode and you're sliding down a hill, you can do that and go Sonic the Hedgehog style. And if you're right against them, it does a lot of damage. If you're not, it's not a great way to mount. I know I pick up a lot of stuff, but I also use bow, guns, so I pick up what I need in the spare time. My voice seems funny. I'm getting over a cold and may cough at some point. And I apologize for that. But I'll get into bowgun eventually. See, if you mess up the Big Bang combo, there's a long road that you can roll cancel out of. But you know, if you're doing this and you go off something, there's the down smash. What don't I need? I forgot to donate everything to my box. But aim for the head with this one. I'll fight a monster here in a sec that's actually, you know, fight worthy. I just have to dump my inventory. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Now, this is one of the easiest places to get Carbolite and Fusey more. It sounds like a weird thing, but they did it that way intentionally. So if you're really having a hard time with the few more, later in the game, go through that quest. Oh, Lord. These loading screens. Do pay attention to them. Sometimes they have useful information, but for the most part, you know, like the long sword, it actually will tell you about the, you do more damage with the long sword closer to it you are. If you hit them with the tip, it actually has a huge bonus to your damage, which I forgot to mention. Post a new quest. Let's do something fun. So I'm on a low rank. We'll take on a low rank Barroth just to show the stunning effect. Now, always eat your food on the way up. I'm going to be doing just the Hunter's Choice to get whatever skills it wants to give me. Oh, Lord. Yep, my defense is now going to be significantly higher. I mean, there are diminishing returns, and I'm probably getting about to the point where it's not worth it to up my defense anymore. But from this guy, I'm only going to take like 10% of the damage it's giving me anyway. These arena quests are a great way to build up your ammo or coatings. Just go in with like a bow, in low rank, and pick up them stuff, and then you know, just use a melee weapon. And just sneak around and shoot it 10 times before I defense is mind you, this slow range. What the hell? Stunned it. Stunned it again. Come on. use its abilities to run away, do thing, fun with it. I mean, it's a little faster paced than the Honey. There is a special effect in the power charge. But you'll notice how the weapon is glowing now. It was. When you use the charging run, you actually see how it's all glowy? Well, that's because I have a power boost on it from the charge, which now went away. I'm a defensive tank, and I use the weapon's natural abilities in order to make it more powerful. Up next, we'll be using the lance, which is one of the starting weapons I used. It's actually super powerful if you know what you're doing. It can also be the biggest defensive tank there is, obviously, because you're reducing damage upon reducing damage. I'm gonna have to work on the Never Die set. Which just requires a couple guard gems. Yeah, I don't trust what it says about everything on these, though. Sword and Shield is not actually super easy to use. It's easy to pick up, but super difficult to master. There's 104 different ways to play it, including stylish bombing, which, you know, not good with.
How you doing?
But set up these quests, do them. You'll thank yourself later. Because, you know, you can get money in the gems out of it and points. It's just a great way to get ahead, but just remember, it's just a game. Don't tell people to get good, because even the best screw up from time to time. It's all about learning the patterns and just remember, it's just a game and have fun. Next, I'll be doing the Lance tutorial, which will be a little bit better than these last ones, because I'm more familiar with it.